everyone, Slangel back from Slangel Designs, and today I'm going to do a quick little stitch called the wattle stitch for you in the tutorial. So this is basically, it's a repeating row, and it's going to be done in multiples of 3 plus 2. So depending on how long or how wide you want your piece to be, you'll do 3, 3, 3, 3, multiples of 3. So say if you wanted to make a really large blanket, you could go 300, but then you're going to go add on another 2 to make it 302. Okay, so do your multiples of 3 plus 2. Now I have 2 little samples here, and you're going to notice it's a fairly tight looking stitch when it's all done. This is what it looks like if you don't change colors at the end of the row. Okay, so it's very nice. I often use this if I'm using cotton yarn to make dishcloths. It's a nice sturdy stitch. Now here it is changing at the end of every row. It kind of gives you a bit of a zigzaggy look to the design. Now you could change it every row, you could change every 2 rows, do 3 or 4 rows, change color, do another couple rows. You could just kind of mix it up if you wanted with your color combinations. But that's what it looks like if you just alternate your rows. Okay, so fairly straightforward. I'm going to show you a bit of each, and you're going to notice it doesn't give you an exact straight edge. Okay, that is just kind of the nature of the stitch, and if you start to notice that, don't panic. I know there's been many stitches we've done where the edges are like super even. It depends on the nature of the stitch. Okay, so this is not unusual. So today, for demonstration purposes, I'm using my 5.5mm hook and worsted weight yarn, and I have two colors. If you're going to be making the pattern, use the hook size that your yarn wrapper recommends. Okay, so I'm going to start out with my my blue, and for demonstration purposes I'm going to chain 17. So we'll put our slip knot on. I'm going to move this over here so it's coming out not going to be in our way. So we're going to chain 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So what I'm going to do, just so it's a little clearer for you with the changing colors and not changing colors, I'm going to do 2 rows of the blue, and then I'll switch and I'll do 2 rows of the Aran color that I have there. So now that we've got our starting chain for the first row, we're going to single crochet, chain 1, and double crochet in the second chain from the hook. So the one on your hook doesn't count. So this one doesn't count. But then you have 1, 2. This is the second chain from your hook, okay? So you're going to go into the second chain, yarn over and pull through, and do a single crochet, chain 1, yarn over, put your hook in that exact same spot, yarn over and pull through, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2, and you've just done the double crochet. I will put a link in the description to the tutorial for single crochet and double crochet in case anybody needs a refresher or is just learning. What I'm also going to do, just because this is a fairly simple stitch, on the website where I typically have a free PDF of the stitches along with the video, I'm just going to put the instructions in the description of the video on YouTube, because it's pretty straightforward. Okay, I don't think you need a printable PDF version of it. Okay, so now we've done the single crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the second chain from the hook. We're going to skip the next 2 stitches, and we're going to do a single crochet, chain 1, so a single crochet, chain 1, and a double crochet all in that stitch. And this is what you're repeating across. So again, skip 2, 1, 2, in the third chain from where you've been working, you're going to insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, single crochet, chain 1, yarn over, put your hook in, yarn over and pull the loop through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, double crochet is done. Now let's keep going to the end of the row. Skip 2, insert your hook, single crochet, chain 1, double crochet, all in that one stitch. Okay, skip 2, 1, 2, single crochet, chain 1, double crochet. You should have 3 stitches left, which we do, so you're going to skip 2 in the last stitch you've got on your starting chain. You're going to split my yarn there. You're going to chain 1, or single crochet, sorry, chain 1 and double crochet. I was getting ahead of myself. My yarn's caught there. There we go. Our double crochet is done. Now, if you're not changing colors, here's what you're going to do. For row 2, you're going to chain 1, turn your work. You're going to skip the first stitch, and you're going to go into the chain 1 space in the row below, and you're going to do the single crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Okay, so in here you're going to single crochet, chain 1, double crochet, then you're going to be starting that repeat, and you're going to be putting each one of these in the chain 1 space. So now when you put the single crochet in, you're actually putting it on the double crochet side from the row below, and your double crochet ends up being over the single crochet to make your nice level and balance out your row. Okay, so we're going to single crochet, chain 1, double crochet in that, all in that chain 1 space. Go to the next chain 1 space. You're going to insert your hook, single crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Next chain 1 space, single crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Single crochet, chain 1, double crochet, all in that chain 1 space. And basically it's telling you to do the chain 1 space because that's having you've skipped the 2 stitches. And row 2 is what you're going to be repeating every row from now on. So we're going to go into the chain 1 space here, single crochet, chain 1, double crochet. And because this ends up kind of like angled, this is where you get, it'll still be level on the very edges, but you got like a little, you'll have little indents like you'll see on the sample piece here. You end up with slight little indents, but the overall edge is square, is level. Okay, so now if you're changing colors, you're going to fasten off your yarn, and you'll weave in your ends. Okay, I'm just going to weave this in just to make it a little less noticeable while we're trying to get our work done here. I'm not going to get too fussy with it here. Just get it tucked in a little bit and trim it off. If you were doing this with an actual project, you'd anchor it a little bit better. Okay, so, and I'm leaving this one just to show you this is where we started. Okay, when you go to attach your next yarn, you're going to turn your work, and you're going to attach your yarn in that chain 1 space right here. Okay, you're not going to attach it on the end, you're going to attach it here. So just, I always secure it with a little knot. Attach it however you're used to doing it or what your favorite method is. Now you're going to chain one in that chain one place, or in the chain one spot, okay? But then you're going to do your single crochet, chain one, double crochet in there as well. And that basically has your edge done like you would have if you were continuing on. Then you're going to go across to your next chain one space and put your single crochet in, chain one, and double crochet. And just do that all the way across. So it ends up going, once you get the hang of it, it can go pretty quickly. Everything always going in that chain one space. Whoops, sorry about that. And then the next one, single crochet, chain one, double crochet. Last one for the row, single crochet, chain one, double crochet. So if you were going to go and repeat how you did 2 rows of one color and wanted to do a second row of another of the same color, you would just chain one, turn your work, single crochet, chain one, double crochet in the chain one space, and then just keep on going across, putting your single crochet, chain one, double crochet in each chain one space of the stitch below. So it's fairly simple, but it gives a very nice textured looking piece. And if you have any questions or need clarification on anything, please don't hesitate to ask in the comment section, and I will answer you to the best of my ability or provide another video to clarify something. So there we go. Then you would, if you were swapping yarns, weave this one in to get it out of the way, cut off and secure your stitch, turn your work and attach the next color, and just keep on going. And that's the wattle stitch. Super simple. So depending on how you do your color combinations, or if you do it solid, will determine how it ends up kind of looking. So it's really, it's a one stitch that can give you multiple kind of appearances to your piece. But it works up fairly quickly, and it's very nice. And again, like, there's not much that you see through, like there's not many holes, just because of the way that the stitches the single crochets and double crochets overlap from the rows above and below. So it kind of fills it in and it makes it look kind of uniform. So, and again, and if you use a cotton worsted weight yarn, you could easily make just squares and use them for dishcloths. Put a little border on them, easy peasy. So that's the wattle stitch. Nice, quick, and easy tutorial for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care and happy crocheting.